Hey, good morning, guys. Got a word for somebody today. So I wanted to talk about forgiveness. There's a song, Reckless Love, and it talks about the recklessness of God's love for each one of us, knowing that we're going to let him down, knowing that we aren't up to par, we aren't going to fulfill everything that he wants us to, knowing that he's going to pour, he gave his sacrifice, he sacrificed his son and gave all that he has and continues to give all that he has for us, for a fallible, the infallible for the fallible, because he knows we're going to err, he knows we're going to mistakes, he knows we're going to step away, knows he's not dealing with pure, right? So he knows he's not dealing with a deity or omniscient or uh something that's equivalent to him. So in that being said, there's got to be a recklessness because, again, if you love so hard and you love to the point that regardless of what comes up, regardless of how many times you cheat, regardless of how many times, and when I say cheat, I'm talking about cheating on God. The times that we put something above Him, the times that we put uh, something in our trust in something besides Him, that's cheating on God. So no matter how many times he gets burned, he still loves us to the point that we can't even fathom. So in Matthew, we talk about Matthew 18, it talks about the 70 times 7, the question of the 70 times 7. And uh, Peter asked Jesus, said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto you until 7 times, but unto 70 times 7. So 70 times 7 in the relation in that the definition or the breakdown of that, and it's not here in scripture, it's not throughout the scriptures, but there is something that's a reference to the 70. Now, when we go to the 70, because again, is it just a random number? It's just a lot. 70 times 7, you know, what is that? 490? 7 times 7, 4, whatever the number is he's just saying, is he just kind of vaguely saying a lot? Keep doing it. Because we've gone through some things, and I know we're at the end of the year, and each year, and maybe for the each decade, each whatever, however long, there might be something that you're harboring and that you're holding on to, something that you can't let go of. And we have to get to the point of letting go in order to grow. We have to let go in order to grow. We have to forgive in order to live. So here we are, the 70 times 7. I want to give you a reference that God showed me was the 7. Now we have 7 days in a week, which fulfills a week, and we can fulfill a month and a year and a lifetime through adding those up one by one. But we have the 70, and when they talk about the 70, there was 70, which we call the Sanhedrin or the court, the people that judged and ruled and made the decisions, the people that voted to say, hey, are we going to is this person going to live or die? Is he going to get prison time, or are we going to set him free? Those 70 that kind of was established in Moses' day when he established the Sanhedrin, he established the court, the people, he delegated the power, the authority to judge things, right? So that he wasn't bogged down and burdened and overwhelmed by having to make every decision that was brought to him, every judgment that was brought to him. So he delegated that. God, through his father-in-law, I believe it was Jethro, say, hey, you need to do something. You're doing too much. So ultimately that passed down and throughout time, and when Jesus was there, it was still a thing. And they called it the Sanhedrin, and these people, these 70, they were there and they judged. And ultimately, these are the ones that would judge and make the decision to crucify Jesus. Now, to me, that's telling me it was a foresight that Jesus was already dealing with. He knew what was coming and he was already forgiven. He said 7 times 70 every day you need to forgive. Every day you need to forgive these 70 that are going to hurt you. Every day I need to forgive. So each day of his life, he knew what was coming. He knew who it was coming through, the people that challenged him, the people that questioned him, the people that ate with him, the people that asked for healing from him were the same people that were going to hang him ultimately. And he had to forgive them each day. He had to forgive each one of them for their hearts, for what they were going to do. So the same thing. So if Jesus could walk through life knowing that it was coming and still forgave them, we should be able to go through life and forgive whatever offenses come our way. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be thing, but it's going to be life giving. It's going to set us free. So I want to encourage you in that forgiveness. We're getting ready to get to 2021, and hey, I want to encourage you. Let's get off in the right note. Let's clear the air. Let's clear some things. Let's get some life. Let's live. We learned a lot this year. Um, 2020. Uh, some things were hopefully things were revealed. Hopefully things were perspective and priorities were set right. So I want to encourage you 2021 as we get ready, and I want you to prepare these last so many days. I don't know how many days we got. At least 30. We got a full month of we've got a full month to kind of get ready and get ready for the flow of 2021. God bless y'all. Take this. Hey, you got to forgive in order to live. Got to forgive in order to live. God bless y'all. God's got a word for somebody tonight. Check us out. Like us, share this. Be encouraged. Write some comments, man. Prayer requests, all that. We want to uh, work with you. We want to live life, do this life thing together in Jesus.